back at the cattle sheds again to see if I can discourage the magpies and jackdaws from stealing the meal set out for the calves. And after a bit of a wait, this jackdaw lands in the doorway that's sitting ajar. Now, the birds have gotten a lot cuter since I've started shooting them, and instead of flying straight into the shed and landing on top of one of the gateways or bars inside the shed, they seem to rather land on top of the doorway outside and keek in to see if they can spot me in the dark gloom before actually coming into the shed. Now, this bird is shootable. It's an easy enough shot at about 25 yards, but I want him to come into the shed. So I'm standing here keeping quiet, keeping very still to see if he'll get enough confidence to come into the shed. Because if I shoot him where he is, he'll drop outside and the rest of the birds will see him lying dead and know instantly that there's danger about. So thankfully, after a bit of a wait, he does come straight in, land on top of the gateway. I'm waiting for him to stop still till I get a shot, and what does he do? Flies straight down into the trough where I can't see him. Well, patience was sort of rewarded there. Oh, there's somebody needs a hanky. All these colds about this weather. So after a bit more of a wait, a jackdaw comes straight in through the door, lands on top of the gate. As soon as he touches down, he sees me and straight out again. Then when I pan the camera back, I realise there's a magpie sitting in the gate. Before I get the shot off, he lands straight down into one of the troughs as well, where I can't see him. This isn't going well this morning at all. So I'll wait to see if I can get another opportunity. And when this magpie lands on top of the door, I decide, well, a bird in hand's better than two in the bush, so I drop my heart and lung shot where he stood. Of course, as usual, that gets the rest of the birds all riled up. And you can hear the magpies, jackdaws, and I think a rook or two in the background flying around, making a big racket and telling everything in the area that there's danger about. This is why I'd rather shoot them when they're in the shed. Then I can lift the dead body out of the road before the rest of the birds see it or me. But once things quieten down, I go over and pick up the magpie shot. It's there. Nice heart shot, good. Back in the shed, and after a bit more of a wait, another bird lands in the door. He's just out of camera shot there. You can just see his beak and a bit of his shoulder. Then a second bird arrives. Again, I'm hoping that the birds will come inside and land on one of the gates where I can shoot them out of sight from the rest of them. But then I realise they're flying from the door straight down into the trough where I can't see them. And since there's quite a few of them, I decide to take a shot now before one of them spots me in the dark gloom of the shed. And drop the nearest one with a heart and lung shot. And again you can hear the birds outside making a heck of a racket, and again telling everyone else that there's still danger in the area, which will mean a long wait before I get another opportunity, if I get another opportunity. So I go out to pick up the jackdaw after things have quietened down a wee bit.
There he is there. Oh. It was a hard shot I took, don't see the sign of the pellet, but that's the second one.
Now, the birds didn't come back into the shed again, so I had a look outside the back door, and there's a couple of tall trees, and there was a couple of jackdaws sitting in them. Now, I don't usually shoot at the birds in these trees because it's a difficult shot. You're shooting almost straight up at 90 degrees. So, to allow for the angle I'm shooting at, I aim about an inch low, but still send the pellet out over the top of the bird's head. Oh well, maybe next time. Just the 2 birds a day, but my presence here definitely is discouraging the rest of the birds from coming into the shed.